Check out these deals of the week at Walgreens. Enjoy free 1-hour delivery when you spend $35.
New on Hulu.
Everything is connected.
How can you accept this madness?
I have no idea what comes next.
What is the big secret?
Just wait.
Stream on Hulu.
Private, do what we just come and go listen, I wanna be low, like I'm at my rate. So baby, cock up your left foot, me fuck your right. Baby, your pussy tight, tell your pussy tight. Me fuck you outside, rep on the bike. Baby, your pussy tight, tell your pussy tight. Me want you pum pum more than one night. Baby, your pussy tight, tell your pussy tight. Give me some head when me pull up on the light. Baby, your pussy tight, tell your pussy tight. Pum pum, girl, pum pum like Sizzler. I know me want your body every day. Your pussy tight and good, yeah. Baby, cock up, girl, wine for me. Me have plans for your tight pony. Make you do everything when you type to me. Ride it like a bike for me. Baby, me love you, believe me. Push it up and make you feel it. Bend over, receive me. Me alone make she come so speedy. Freaky, girl, I'm my type. Do you see them I like? We love you for the rest of my life. Believe me, baby. Back it up like a trinity. Your pussy nah shot like no bingy. Every day your pussy tight and good, yeah. Tight pussy, girl, calm down yourself. Me have something for you, wind up yourself. Your body make me heart just a melt. All day upon the gram, me a mention. Tell you say your pussy big, girl, your pussy tight and good. I know me want your body every day, your pussy tight and good, yeah. Baby, me love you, believe me. Push it up and make you feel it. Bend over, receive me. Me alone make she come so speedy. Freaky gal, I'm my type. You be sitting them where I like. Me love you for the rest of my life. Believe me. make she feel it. Bend over, receive me. Me alone make she come so speedy. Freaky gal are my type. Do the sitting them where I like. Me love you for the rest of my life. Believe me, baby.
Oh, I got the wave, I don't even swim. It's lit.
Crew Sean on the beat, by the way.
Look, yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. Like my walk, deep walk, get walk, walk when I feel litty. Baby, I'm the man, W's up. We the niggas winning in the city. Spent a bag on a bad bitch, had to treat her good, shorty clean it up. While I'm in, she gon' call me guys, she gon' give me lit. She know I'm a monster. It's that shit that make her wanna shake. See I'm lit and now she wanna taste. It's that shit that make her wanna shake. See I'm lit and now she wanna taste. Yeah, your boy back, everything lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. Yeah, it's lit. You know I got the wave, I don't even swim. And it's lit. And it's lit. And it's lit. I was in the can, now I'm freed up. Yeah, I'm freed up. Said she wanna fuck, baby, link up. No freak can't wait to meet her. Catch me in the spot, like, hey yo, you know that shit.
It's the warehouse, boss.
Catch me with the buddies.
What a...
so fat by anything. And when the haters say running it back,
You there?
I hit from the back. She like, Chef, I'ma make you a dad. Cause I never lack it, but I don't scratch. I'm back and I'm back for the winning. Look, back for the pretties. I was living like that, you just did it. And I turn my head up like a fitted. Look, I'm the reason why these niggas hate. I'm the reason why these niggas mad. And the reason why these niggas mad when he coming fast, gotta chase it. And if I make a promise, I will break it. If you want to smoke, then I'ma lace it. I was waiting, I ain't have no patience. He disrespected, turn him to a patient. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes.
The guys at Burger Shot just didn't understand me, you know? I had like too many ideas, so now I'm just concentrating pretty much full-time on the vape thing. That Snapmatic algorithm is a bitch, though. Ooh, looking good, Uncle Lest.
What? You know what? One more word and I'm gonna put you on a terror watch list, I swear to God.
Lester's got a girlfriend.
Wendy, get this dope cleaning toilets. I don't want to see him for the rest of the day.
Yo, will you go clean the toilets? Like, now?
Fine.
Ah, good. Come on, let's do this thing. Time to crack that diamond, baby. That casino who would clear any one of us out, leave us poor and destitute. Well, today, their luck is... How do I look? Yeah?
Exciting day.
Is, Regina going to be joining us?
Regrettably, Miss Chang was called back to the mainland. I will be representing the holding company's interests.
Yes, that is regrettable.
If everything is in order, shall we continue?
Hello? Yes, there's
Hey, Dad, we're
a
here.
few more decisions to be made, but then we can proceed. If you want to do the honors, that's good.
Hey. Hey, sorry for the short notice. Boss called half hour ago.
Oh, it's not a problem. Come on in.
Hello, hello.
I cannot believe how tall you are.
Mom, you said that 3 days ago.
Oh, you know what? It's still true.
Let me take some of that.
I packed in kind of a hurry.
We'll get better at this as we go. I think you should keep some stuff here.
I'm down with that.
Hey, Jack, why don't you show your sister where she's sleeping while Mom's away?
Come on. It's not big, but the Wi-Fi's fast.
Feels a little weird, doesn't it?
A little.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you're here for the kids. I couldn't have taken the job if I hadn't known you could help with Ingrid, so.
Well, it's not help. She's my daughter. I'm glad to have them both here with me.
I should.
Yeah, go.
Yeah.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like the old days, right? We're not married. I'm not being deployed.
Just be careful.
Always.
Hello? Hey, I'm downstairs. Can you buzz me in?
Where's Barnes?
I just texted her. She's running late.
Let's get started. Stuart Weaver, 63, juvenile court judge in Lancaster, Ohio. Ran off the road on his way home from court last night. His body was found dumped across state lines in rural West Virginia early this morning.
Why would he take him all the way there?
Well, that's a good question. That might have some significance.
Looks like he was executed.
The cause of death was one shot to the back of the head. He was whipped, beaten, and tortured before the kill shot. The torture like happened in a wooded area near where he was run off the road. They found blood and duct tape out there. He was also wearing a handwritten sign around his neck that said criminal.
Did we get anything off of that?
Forensics has it. Everything that was done to him, this was personal.
And extremely rare. Threats against the judiciary up 400% in the last 5 years, but no sitting judge has ever been murdered in Ohio until now. DOJ and the state bar are furious. They consider this an attack on the system.
Well, judges are never short on enemies, so.
Which is why we're gonna have to deep dive Weaver. Ortiz meet up with Barnes, talk to Weaver's clerk. Chris and I will check out the courthouse surveillance. See if we can put a name and a face to our unsub.
Every defendant, every defendant's family, they all hated Weaver. There's even a few defense attorneys I've put on the list.
It's a big suspect pool.
He was controversial.
How so?
Weaver had a very specific idea of justice. Called this a zero tolerance court.
We're ready to roll.
If you were found
Better
guilty,
pull this off.
you did
Georgina
time.
made a
Even
big
first-time
personal risk
offender?
making this
First-time
happen.
offenders, low-level
Won't let
offenders,
her down.
all of them.
All
Thought it
right,
would
let's
scare
go
the
for it,
kids
people.
straight.
I'll
Sounds
be
like a
calling the
great guy.
shots from mission control.
He was an arrogant prick. Even to me.
You have a family?
Divorced. Wife and adult daughter live in Seattle. As far as I know, they're not in touch.
Hey, you know what? Could we get access to his caseload?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you.
Let's start with the defendants he's sentenced in the last few years, see if anything pops.
This is from Weaver's courtroom yesterday.
All right, next stop, the diamond mine. The driver's gonna torch this car as soon as you're inside. We'll set up the getaway cars along your escape route. I gotta tell you, it feels good to be back in the driving seat. Metaphorically speaking, of course, actual driving aggravates my hives. Anyway, it's the calm before the storm. Running through contingencies and backup plans in my mind. Feeling sweat patches creep down my back. Oh yeah!
Doesn't look like he has any connection to the defendant. Hangs back. Leaves before the hearing's over.
Watching Weaver.
Maybe a former defendant.
You upload juvenile arrest photos to the database. I know technology has problems with false matches for young faces.
We used to, but there were a lot of lawsuits. Ohio hasn't done that for juveniles in over a decade.
Not the only ones. You have any footage from outside?
We should.
Show me later, around 7:30.
There's Judge Weaver getting into his car.
Can you switch to camera 21?
Have you ever seen a private army of well-armed Texans with orders to shoot on sight?
Might not have a name. We have a West Virginia license plate.
I hope you're ready.
Okay, so Jess has a potential suspect from the surveillance video. He says start with African-American males who were sentenced in the last few years who might be in their early 20s now.
Yeah, I just saw a text. I've been separating him into this pile. Says a lot about our system, huh?
15-year-old boy charged with minor in possession of alcohol. Weaver gave him 18 months.
18 months? I know people with manslaughter convictions, they got less time than that.
Well, at least he's out now. I'll put him in the possibles pile. Okay, so here's something. Dylan Norris, 17 years old, trespassing charge. Weaver gave him 6 months.
It's lenient by comparison.
That's not what his mother thought.
What's his mother's photo doing in his file?
Apparently, she was pretty upset with the judge. He threatened to kill Judge Weaver in open court when he sentenced her son.
Yeah? What, you think I killed him?
Did you?
No. I'm glad someone did. The bitch ruined my kid's life. Dylan was a good kid, a good student, an athlete, gonna go to college, make something up for himself.
How'd he end up in front of Judge Weaver?
It was a stupid prank. He was a senior in high school, and just before the homecoming game, he broke into the school and tagged a few walls. It was just a prank.
He got arrested.
The school didn't have to get the cops involved. Trespassing and vandalism, that's what they got him convicted of. Weaver sent him away for 6 months.
6 months for graffiti and trespass.
Zero tolerance. You do the crime, you do the time. Dylan, he missed the whole rest of his senior year. He made college applications. When he got out, he was lost. Started using oxy, fentanyl.
Where's Dylan at now?
He didn't kill Weaver either, if that's what you thinking. He's doing 5 years for armed robbery. One stupid prank that shouldn't ruin a kid's life. If there's any justice in this world, Weaver's riding in hell.
On Barnes?
She had trouble finding a nanny, so she had to pick up NIA from school and drop her off at her mom's. She'll be here in a bit.
What do we got?
West Virginia plate traced back to a stolen vehicle. The car was found abandoned in a shopping mall parking lot 20 miles from where the body was dumped.
Did the cameras catch anything?
Nothing, they were busted.
What about forensics?
Weaver's DNA was found all over the trunk. As for the rest of the car, it's a different story. It was wiped clean, along with the sign around his neck. No usable prints.
Everyone clear? Go! Let's go! Open up your phone.
That guy is covering his tracks. Chris, what do we got here?
Judge Weaver's side hustle. I think Weaver's zero-tolerance policy was more than a judicial philosophy. I think he was making money off it.
He was on the take?
I'm connecting some dots here, but there are unexplained routine deposits into his account over the course of 7 years, totaling over $2 million.
From who?
Can't be certain. I've turned all of this over to the public corruption squad.
And?
I have a theory.
Which is?
Weaver turned into a zero-tolerance judge around the same time the deposit started.
So his judicial philosophy was based on kickbacks?
Maybe. So when the deposit started, things changed. First, he started sentencing every kid to a period of incarceration.
And he didn't do that before?
No, he was always a hanging judge, but not like this.
And the second thing that changed?
Instead of sending kids to the, county-run juvenile detention center, he started sending them to these for-profit therapeutic boarding schools with contracts from the state, some of them as far away as North Carolina.
Weaver's trading kids for cash.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
That's why somebody wanted him dead.
Let's get something clear. I'm not like your parents. I'm not gonna put up with your whiny, manipulative crap. The fact that you can be shamed, that you can cry, that's a good thing. That means you're not a hopeless psychopath. And hopefully you'll think about what we talked about so we can really get down to business in the next session. Come on, time's up. Let's go. Your time is up.
Luke.
40 seconds.
What are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Why aren't you at Beach Mountain?
Stop being such a whiny, manipulative bitch.
What do you want?
Magic isn't what you see, it's what you don't. Because real magic creates a feeling. The kind you can't shake. And makes you wonder, what if the everyday could be so much more than every day?
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, focus. Here's the line. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits, and you can still save versus the other guy. Focus.
Hello, T-Mobile.
Oh, that you might want to stop. Just say it like this. At T-Mobile, you can save on every plan, and you get great benefits with Magenta Status.
Magenta status. Yeah! I'll show you my magenta status.
Okay, I'll just do it. Check out the T-Mobile Savings Calculator to see how much you can save. And right now, we'll even pay off your phone when you switch.
Molly Kendall, child psychologist from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, whipped and tortured in a wooded area near her home before being shot once in the back of the head.
That sounds familiar.
Her naked body was found dumped in West Virginia, not far from Judge Weaver. She had a handwritten sign reading Soul Crusher around her neck.
What's the nexus between her and Judge Weaver? Therapeutic boarding school in rural West Virginia called Beach Mountain Academy.
So Weaver sent a bunch of kids to do time there.
He did.
Did Kendall work there?
Yeah. She ran group therapy sessions there for nearly 5 years. Relocated to Pittsburgh.
Beach Mountain bills itself as a tough love last stop for troubled adolescents.
With love, we know where that can lead.
Upstairs. You guys head to the school. See if they know who had it out for Molly Kendall.
Look, I really can't discuss any of the students. We're talking about minors and privacy issues.
You're saying he was here.
I am not saying that.
We need your help, Mr. Saunders. This young man is a fugitive and has committed 2 murders.
Sorry. If we can continue this conversation, you're going to have to go to the Academy's attorneys.
You see that kid with the sign around his neck? Our guy definitely did time here. Yeah, somebody knows his name.
Saunders is full of it. He doesn't give 2 hoots about those kids or their privacy. He's wetting himself because he lost one of them.
Lost? What do you mean, AWOL?
Mm-hmm.
Is that him?
Luke Hadley broke out about a week ago.
How'd he do it? This place is in the middle of nowhere. They even lock the kids in at night.
I figure he had help from someone on the outside. Before he made it out, I caught him with a phone. That's contraband.
You'd think Saunders would have kept a closer eye on him after that.
He would have, if he'd known about it.
You didn't turn him in?
I know some of these kids need discipline, and if Luke really killed 2 people, maybe I should have, but Saunders, he goes too far in my book. Treat them like animals. Can't be surprised when they act like animals.
What do you mean?
Things he does to them. Doesn't feed them for a couple days and then make them fight each other for table scraps. Solitary confinement for a month at a time. Tie them up till they soil themselves. Goes too far. I couldn't turn the kid in.
You still have that phone?
Yeah.
I know you have a job. I get that. It's just you're all I've got now. I couldn't have made it without you. You know that, right? So when can we meet up? I'm gonna need you again for what comes next. Okay, wait. Say it again. Yeah, the guy. I'll see you soon. Hey. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Finally tracked down Luke Hadley's parents.
And?
They are vacationing in Georgia.
Have they heard from him?
Not in 2 years, and they don't expect to. They've written him off. Any luck on that phone?
Well, I'm in. Luke was in contact with this young woman, Sarah Hayes. Tons of texts. Looks like they were in a relationship. She was at Beach Mountain Academy 3 years after an assault conviction for a girl fight at school.
They're splitting up to cover it. Now's your chance.
She was released 3 months ago.
Is she the one that helped Luke escape?
No, she committed suicide about a month ago.
This is all for nothing.
That's what triggered him.
Yeah, looks like it. He was really in love with her, and she was sentenced by Judge Weaver and treated at Beach Mountain Academy by malintended.
That explains the why. I need to figure out who helped me get out.
I don't think I can answer that one, too. So, Sarah wasn't the only person that Luke was in contact with. He found this online group of Beach Academy grads that called themselves survivors, and he registered himself as an alum of the program. Traded all these DMs with someone by the username of Phoenix. I can access the public forum, but not the private messages, and there were nearly 200 of them between Luke and Phoenix.
Phoenix might have realized Luke was a current inmate and agreed to help him. Think he could put a real name to the username?
Yeah, already did. Her name's Emily Wilton. It's her, an actor, and she works for the Public Works Administration. According to her supervisor, she's the lab aide today. It's the best.
All right. Not bad for a newbie.
So you're passing the torch?
Go get a chance.
Justice is a beautiful thing.
That online group is the only thing that keeps me sane.
How long were you at Beach Mountain?
4 years. It's torture. They literally tortured us.
I know. We heard about their methods.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Every day was something horrible. I need that group. Other survivors are the only other ones who understand.
Emily, do you know Luke Hadley?
No.
On the message boards, his username is Bad Boy.
We know you DM'd with him.
He's a Beach Mountain survivor, just like everyone else on the site.
Except he wasn't a survivor. He was still there, being tortured and abused. We believe that you figured that out. We think that you helped him go AWOL.
We think you're still helping him.
No.
You know, he's killed 2 people since he got out.
I don't. No. I have to get back to work.
She's lying.
Yep. If we keep our eyes on her, she'll take us right to him.
Oh, that's my daughter. Hey, kiddo. What's up?
First of all, nobody's hurt.
Okay, good to know.
Second of all, we lost our Airbnb.
What? We had it booked for 2 more weeks.
Not anymore. The co-op board found out and busted the owner. Apparently, it's not allowed in the building.
Oh.
But don't worry, because she's being cool and giving us our money back, and Dad and Jack and me, we got all our stuff out.
Okay. Well, these things happen. It'll be fine. The broker's got a bunch of places lined up for when I get back, so we'll be signing a lease in no time.
So you're not stressed?
You kidding? We got this. Call you later, okay? Love you.
Ah, you're here, you're here. Come on over to the edge.
Everything okay? Besides being homeless?
Clean it out.
Yeah.
Jackpot.
I think I was a little optimistic about how soon we'd be signing a lease. I mean, I've heard stories about how hard it is to get a place in Manhattan, but to be honest, I thought it was, you know, exaggerated.
You could always try looking outside the city.
Yeah. I was hoping to not have to do that. Part of the reason for the move was so my daughter could be closer to her dad and her brother, and so, you know, he could cover for me when I gotta hit the road.
I get it.
Keep doubling.
I have a 5-year-old daughter at home, and it's always on your mind.
Yeah.
Approach it the same way.
Husband look after her?
Expecting that.
My wife, my pregnant wife.
We come at it.
Congratulations.
Direction.
Thank you.
Very resourceful man, Mr. Crest.
I remember when my kids were that little.
Thinking that I was
So hard to leave when I was deployed.
It's not easy.
Anything left to give.
What's up?
Emily Wilton's on the move. Ortiz and I are tailing her now. If she leads us to Hadley, you'll be the first to know.
How did you hack myself?
Farmer's market. Emily didn't strike me as a farm-to-table hipster.
Public place, lots of civilians. It's a good spot to meet up.
You head right, I'll head left. Get your comms in.
Hey, those are the 2 FBI agents I told you about.
What? Did you do this?
What? No.
Don't lie to me.
Got eyes on Hadley. Box him in. I don't want anybody getting hurt.
I didn't do this, okay? Come on. Don't lie to me. No, I didn't do anything. Come on.
Good! Good!
FBI, get down!
Depression is a journey. I'd made some progress on my antidepressant, had some daily wins in reducing my symptoms, but I was still masking my depression. So I talked to my doctor. She told me I could build on my wins without changing my antidepressant.
Rexulti, when added to an antidepressant, significantly reduced depression symptoms more than an antidepressant alone.
And less depression, that's a win.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have an increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and actions and worsen depression in children and young adults. Report new or sudden changes in mood, behavior, thoughts, or feelings, or if you develop suicidal thoughts or actions. Report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death. Weight gain, increased cholesterol, low white blood cells. Unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. Keep moving forward. Ask your doctor about Rexulti.
Emily's car was found abandoned 3 miles from the market. Nothing's been reported stolen in the area, but based on his MO, he's already stolen another vehicle.
It looks to me like she's in on it.
Barnes and I have been reading through her posts on the survivors group, and it's pretty clear her loyalties lie with the victims of the methods used at Beach Mountain.
It's hard to blame her if even half of what happened to her is true. It's criminal.
Legally speaking, we know they employ confrontational therapy. It's controversial. It's not criminal.
No, this goes way beyond that. Harry told her the janitor who gave us Hadley's phone. He confirmed it with his stories.
What are we talking about?
She had an STD from an assault, a family member, from before she even got to Beach Mountain. And when the administration found out about it, they had her wear a sign around her neck that said, "I'm a whore. Treat me like one."
And other students were encouraged to grab her breasts, call her name, spit on her, slap her, and worse.
That's abuse, not discipline.
Holy shit! Jeez. Ortiz, you told me, but she seemed genuinely surprised when we told that Luke had killed some people.
Yeah, she didn't know.
Well, no matter where her sympathies lie, if she's not all in with Hadley, she's in danger.
So far, Hadley's been targeting people he blames for his girlfriend's suicide.
Do we know anything about the parents?
No pops in the picture, but her mom's name is Jennifer Hayes, and she lives in Cincinnati.
You want me and Ortiz to search Emily's apartment?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's see what she knows about his plans. You and I, let's hit to Cincinnati, talk to Sarah's mom.
There's not much to search. I wonder if that's a holdover from the year she spent at Beach Mountain.
Could be. They weren't allowed many personal items. And I'm all for juveniles being held responsible for their criminal conduct, but reading that survivor's message board, it was heartbreaking.
I can only imagine what Emily went through.
The degree of substance abuse, recidivism, and suicide for those kids is through the roof. Beach Mountain does a serious number on them.
You think they were like that before they got there?
Some of them probably, but a lot of them were just good kids who made stupid mistakes.
Sent there by a judge who might have been getting money from locking them up.
You know, group therapy at Beach Mountain consists of one kid being singled out to stand in front of the group and get screamed at for 50 minutes.
That sounds sadistic.
No kidding. I don't think there's anything here.
Barnes, come check this out. Letter from Luke Hadley.
Snail mail, that's old school.
Yeah, and they're written in sort of a cipher. But this one mentions a journey starting with the help of an angel and references a date that coincides with when he went AWOL from Beach Mountain.
This one's the same. The eye of the hurricane is the greatest target.
Baby.
Sounds like Hadley's endgame, but who or what is the eye of the hurricane?
There's also a date.
family.
I'm so glad you came.